So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. De Rossi, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Ambitious ball here. Dink through, and this is Messi. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Cafu. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. And it's Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nepal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Ronaldo. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nepal with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Stojkovic. And this is Son Heung-min. He's got a... It's Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Thuram. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. Stojkovic. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes for a shot! That is just brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard. Hangs in a cross. That has been knocked clear. De Paul, De Rossi. De Paul is the team's great visionary. Cafu. And he's had it nicked away. Hazard. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. He is through here.
Such good technique.
Now a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Only partially clear. Great chance! Not a bad try by any means. Cafu. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. And it's Stojkovic. De Paul. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. And Stojkovic. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. And it's Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Maldini. Son Heung-min. And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
A quick reminder today to
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Nepal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Son Heung-min. Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? And he was quick to react. And it's Stojkovic. Cafu. Flashes it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. That is good alertness. De Rossi, Stojkovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he is deftly away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Rossi, Cristiano Ronaldo, being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that has sent him sprawling. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hazard was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he won't reach that.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Pele going after that. Stood up well to him there. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's nice. Now, can they get him away? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's made its way to him. Corner. Nepal have their second corner now. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Can he get on the end of this? Picked out, he's having a shot! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 8.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, that was vital. And it's been hooked away.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Stojkovic. Desai can get it clear. Messi receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Stojkovic. That has been cut short. And now they can clear their lines. Stojkovic. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
It's a good ball out wide. Cafu is onto this. Defending of the desperate Ferran. Stojkovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? It is close, but that is the last of it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's an imaginative pass. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stojkovic does really well to win the ball there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he finish? He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ha segnato al 12° minuto, numero 8, Lampard. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Como finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And they've got a throw. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ibrahimovic. Big chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Napoli are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Napoli have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Stojkovic. Swung over. And it's Azar. Cruyff. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chance, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spread out to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Lampard. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. Oh, he's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Van Dijk. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Stojkovic. Now what about this cross? That is a brilliant chance for a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. I was trying to skip past his man. Maldini. Oh, just skips past his man. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Numero 18. Messi! Messi!
Como cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe! And that's off target.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Stojkovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come loose. Tries one from Ray. Oh, it's come off the upright. Turns. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Nepal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's had it taken off him, driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through, and a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pepe. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to get it away. And here's Messi. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And here's Messi. Cafu. No way through. Chooses to go crossfield. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Cruyff. And he's in on goal, and Del Piero! And the ball's come loose here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Corner number 2 there.
Sostituito con il numero 8. Gerrard.
Cafu tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Cafu. Oh, red. Nice interception. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cruyff gets flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Lampard, and here's the chance to counter. Cruyff threads one in. Del Piero. Oh, well measured. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cruyff. He's looking wide. Serginho's cross. That has been knocked clear. Played out towards the right wing. That is good alertness. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Nepal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's managed to get free. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Neymar plays a sharp little ball here. And he's intervened well there. There's a searching pass. No way through, so back it comes. Gerrard could move up a gear here. He won't be happy with that one. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. That pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Nepal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Nepal really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's an imaginative pass. Akanji plays it long. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ball played through for the wide man. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Shot could... and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out towards the right wing. Brazil have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
De Rossi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Messi. Cafu. Flings in across. Marquinhos can get it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's DePaul. He has found the way through. DePaul making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferran Torres gets into a good position. He is through here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Showing great feet there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He has a look out. He's got away. Yamal. And it's Neymar. Akanji. Ferran Torres. And it's Mendes. Neymar. Nepal are looking to break at pace. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Raul plays it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ferran Torres. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Nepal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back on the way. Nepal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bebeto. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. To De Rossi. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferran Torres. Messi. He's having a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Caresses it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Peruzzi gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to... Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a good finish. And they've got their lead back. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Nepal have their lead. It's run loose here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Yamal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Neymar. It's a searching pass. Look at the space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nepal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Marquinhos makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That has been knocked clear.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get it through? And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Nepal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Played back. Now that looks a decent ball. De Rossi. Isco. Well, that is one way to stop him. Isco is always looking to break lines. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
That was lovely, that.
And he is dashing away. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stojkovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Merino. Played out wide. That's where it came from. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's it. Nepal are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal... Chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Ibrahimovic. Goes for the shot! Off the post! And claimed it back swiftly. Lampard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, look at the space here. That's an excellent interception. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Good read, needed to be. Modric. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic, great chance! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they're one another.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
And the shot! Goal, Italy! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's picked out the run. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Italy with the corner, they're first. Pepe clears it away. Driven in. Cleared away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Modric. Ribery wins the duel this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. De Rossi. De Rossi running with intent. Modric. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lampard. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, super ball! And the shot! And he's taking no chances there. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. He has found the way. Chance, surely! It's hit the crossbar. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Looking to play him in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Raul, looking for options for movement. Modric. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. A probing pass. This looks promising. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion
Just a quick
early in the
announcement,
second half.
It is now time for our special lottery.
So that was the first half,
and
and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Can he finish? And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lampard. Cafu picks it up out wide.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Lampard, he's shifting through, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer gets a foot in and wins the ball. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Cafu receives it in a good position here.
Nepal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Maldini. And it's Lampard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu. Played for Lampard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Modric. Coming on the field is number 22.
Over to the other side.
Stojkovic.
Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that is expertly dealt with. No way through. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it nicked away. Lampard looking understandably energised after his goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lampard has a look and plays it forward. And it's Stojkovic. And this is Raul. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Stojkovic. Stojkovic venturing down the left. Roll! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Rossi. Cafu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nepal now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And he's there to get it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lampard. Oh, easy pickings there. Iniesta. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nice looking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nedved looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. And time is up. Nepal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rodri. Cannavaro. Looking to play him in. De Paul. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. De Rossi. Raul. Rodri. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Now Saliba. Cannavaro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's trying to hit the front line here. Eto'o. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Rijkaard. A player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well, it's Son Heung-min, played into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He slings it in, and it's a goal! And we have liftoff!
The goal scorer after 24 minutes is number 24.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Raul. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! And for a moment, time stood still. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Rossi. De Paul. Cafu. De Paul. Can he get on the end of this? Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's De Paul. Cafu. Looking for the run. De Paul. Looking for options for movement. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. It's gone backwards. And it's Pepe. Nepal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Schneider. Here's Rodri. And it's Schneider. Dixon. Saliba. And Batistuta! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And a chance! In he goes again! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Lampard. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dixon. Aimed beyond the defence. Will play through for the wide man. Rijkaard. Eto'o. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it into space. Cross needs to be good. Pepe tries to clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Schneider. And here's Batistuta. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cafu. And it's Eto'o. And here's Raul. That's a good ball. Oh, well played. Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot a goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Ibrahimovic really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Field is number 22,
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. De Rossi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Schneider. And it's Eto'o. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Stojkovic. Driving on and making good progress. Stojkovic stood his ground strongly. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous.
Natal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit time.
Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Nepal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Ibrahimovic. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Son Heung-min making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
And now the breakaway. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Rossi, and it's Bernardo Silva. De Rossi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva, and here's Lampard. De Rossi! Oh, that's quite incredible!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nepal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic gets into a good position. And here's Stojkovic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, some astute defending there. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu in acres of space out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Stojkovic. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now...
Oh, he's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Messi tries to dink it through. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cafu driving forward. Mateus. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lampard. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ibrahimovic! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Nepal find a position of real strength now. Oh, well played. De Rossi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the idea was a good one.
1 minute at a
The
time.
execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And we come to you now with a
Nepal
quick request for
absolutely
support
dominated
from our
that
World
half,
Charity
Peter,
Fund.
and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Nepal, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And the through ball. And he was alert to it. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pepe. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. Great chance! And that's a good finish. They're back within reach! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ajax may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a good foray he's making. That's tidy. He has found the way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Van Dijk can get it clear. He'll try for distance. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Bernardo Silva. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Olmo. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Dani Olmo has given away a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Ajax are down to 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super. Takes a shot! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! What a moment for the triple centurion, for one of this team's favourite sons. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So now the difference is 3. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Stojkovic. Van Dijk.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nice looking ball. Ferran Torres is in a really good position out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Not the most accurate pass. And he's quick to return it.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on...
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Number 20, Son Heung-min. Number 22,
Mateus.
Stojkovic.
And it's Cucurella.
Coming on the field.
Cucurella
Number
charging
23,
forward down that flank.
Number 18,
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 21, Bale.
Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Daniele De Rossi. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Rijkaard.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Maldini gets a foot in here. Maldini. Totti.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Aimed at the far side. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Referee has just said play on. Cucurella. Bellingham. Bale. And that is as far as it goes. Nepal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents.